Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I will go through these three tiers of Shirogorov goodnesses, and you know what? Check out fablades.com. Check out this button right over here. It says subscribe. There's another like thumbs up, which is like to express your likelihood to like the video that you're seeing. And yeah, let's go ahead and check these bad boys out, because here you get to see three different lines of levels of quantum from Shirogorov. You get the Ursus line, you get the custom division line, and you get the full custom line, if you can call it like that. So these are three different tiers of price, of course, and there's different technologies, different things going on and not going on in these guys. So, for example, here we get the quantum Ursus, in this case with the G10 inlays. So these inlays are milled. You get a titanium frame lock. The frame lock in titanium is pretty well made, and there's no skeletonization whatsoever going on the inside. So you have full size, full weight scales. This is the cheapest of the three, of course. It's a production model. It is running on single roller bearing, where you can see the logo right over there. And there is no other inscriptions going on the inside. Of course, it's sporting a stainless steel lock face insert. You get, of course, the quantum design, clearly. And it is a simpler knife with less detailed attention to the detail that you're gonna see in those other two. Chromax PM is the steel employed, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with this guy. It's just like an entry level for the Shirogorov word, and of course is running on, there's like a standoff right over here and 3 pins right there. So this fella over here is the second level. I mean, there's another level here, which I would call the one bear, the three bears, which is the Quantum Generation 2 or the Quantum Generation 1, which differs from this guy with the larger pivot, multi-row, internal milling, and M390 steel. So these are the three bears. So the pivot system, the blade steel, and the milling and going on the blade. So simpler, imagine like a one bear, three bear tier, custom division tier, and full custom. So this guy, just imagine, you can also check my review about that. I just don't have it right over here. This is the custom division, where you can see some bronze infused carbon fiber scales. You get to see a larger pivot, which is keyed in, matching pivot color with the spacer on both sides, and of course the infusion in the carbon fiber. You get some single row roller bearings pivot system. You get Vanadis 10 steel. You get some crazy laser etching on the fuller and on the flipper tab. How cool is this? Look at this. It's crazy. Of course, you get the dual tone finish blade, the finer stone wash finish on the handle, the CD logo, the 3D milled scale. You get this sub frame lock with some internal skeletonization for the carbon fiber as well. This faux floating back spacer with the lanyar hole option integrated into the spacer, and not just like a hole in the handle. You get the screw, of course, is mounted on the reverse, with a reverse method, let's say. Stainless steel lock face insert, it's screwed in from the inside, as you can see. Of course, you have a composite material here and not titanium, but also there's like a quantum custom division with titanium handle, so it's gonna be pretty much not a subframe lock, it's gonna be a frame lock. You get the same hidden hardware clip, tip-up carry only, and you get of course another kind of jimping going on, and definitely another kind of ground blade. You get a swedge, you get that fuller, like laser engraved fuller. It is another level, and of course the stone wash is much more finer, like in the classic custom division lineup it would be. Spacer and standoffs and pretty much. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but that's going to be the main differences between these two guys, right? And now you get the last step, the last bit, the last jump that you can do from a custom division to a full custom. This is the Mini Quantum Full Custom, and it is a gorgeous one, of course. And here you can see just like a little family shot right over here. Also, shout out to Ian for sending this guy. I forgot about that. Thanks, buddy. You're the man, because this is, made possible because you sent this guy in. So you get the quantum vibe that is shared across the tiers, but here you get to see crazy details compared to the custom division. So pivot collar is right over here. It's raw titanium with the non-spinning pivot screw duck foot. So you need a custom bit to take this guy apart. But for example, look at the complexity of this pivot collar dual tone 3D milled compared to this one. This looks like simple. Here you have an inset lock with an apron that is going on over here. It's not like a subframe lock right over there. Here, I mean, guys, come on. Hello, you get a swiveling, swinging, spring-loaded pocket clip too with dual tone finish and milled clip, of course, to allow thicker pants or to be, snagged onto the pocket clip, or like to avoid shredding fancy pants. So you just use this technology to clamp kind of your knife to like this. Tick goes in, you release, and just gonna stay there. It's not gonna shred your fancy dressy pants. So another piece of bit, like you get like crazy 3D milling, which is concave, creating a faux bolster on that. Thinner blade stock, of course, for floating back spacer right there. You get another little detail right over here. You get the signature and the date underneath the clip, which by the way is a clip ramp. It's just crazy. The blade as a hand rub satin. This is my ruler wanting to show off himself. And you get a hand rub satin on this case over here, skeletonized blade. Right, you get the skeletonized blade, skeletonized flipper tab. I mean, guys, of course this is S90V, this is Vanadi stand, so different steel. But I mean, the difference is, of course, you get a different pivot system altogether than this guy. This is the 2.0, and this guy is running on double row roller bearings. I mean, even better than that. So, I mean, as you progress through the lineup, you get more features, you get more technology, you get more cool awesomeness embedded into the knife, but you're gonna get progressively and exponentially lighter wallet, because this is affordable. I would say this is less affordable. This is probably not affordable because the prices are just not linear. So there is of course more technology, more details, more attention, more neat things, more coolness into this one. Is it worth like the jump from this to this? Because we're talking about like this, probably, you buy 3 or 4 of these with this, and you buy a lot of these with this. So, you still have to put things in perspective. But from a collecting point of view, that for me, this is no-brainer, because it's incredible to see how the tiers are offering you little details, nuances, attention to the detail, which is just crazily absurd as you go up into the Shirogorov ladder. So I'm not saying go after like a full custom or a custom division. I would say just start with a Arsus line, and if you're attracted by Shirogorov, see if you like it, and then go to the 3 bears and just spend as much time as you can in that tier. Delay the custom division as long as you can, because once you get to this point, you're gonna be a hard time looking at these guys, because you're gonna be spoiled, or like your taste is gonna be refined that much that this will feel cheap to you. It will look cheap, and you're not gonna be able to go back. So that's why I'm saying just take your time, take it easy. Don't just jump right into this, because one part of this hobby is the hunt, and for me it's fantastic, like to try to hunt down one piece and be able to save and think and drool over some other people's pictures, and then finally you get to achieve your grail, that in my case is this fella right over here, but it took like years of collecting to be able to get to this point. So don't rush it, take it easy, enjoy the path, and whatever you encounter during your path, just be happy and fully enjoy. And once you're like truly bored of the first step, you just do the little jump, which would be the Gen 2 or Gen 1 quantum, in the case of quantum, of course, the 3 bears. And then once you're fully done with that, consider dipping your toes into the custom division lineup, which is unreal. It's fantastic, one of the best level of knives that I tried. And once you're done with that, and there's a lot of to be happy about in the custom division, you can try and just do a leap of faith with the full custom Shirogorov, because that is to me almost end game. So don't end the game too quickly, and fully enjoy when you play. So there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.